Norse land. I'm certain they'll join us against the Aztec hordes. And they have a creature, too.
We need to build a town here, though. We need the tribe to grow. First, let's look at the Norse. Hey, seems they have a...
Concentrate, and your godly powers will often let you hear his thoughts.
What? Greeks on my homeland? But I saw them all die at the hands of the Aztecs.
Leader, if we build up an impressive enough town, these Norse will flock to join us.
Or, if we build a big army, we can hunt them down and put them to the sword.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to Black and White. This time we're gonna do a Aztec, more good flavored campaign, but there will be a little bit of mix and matching in certain areas where we know it will not be considered completely 100% totally good. You might be saying, why the hell is that then, Demos? Well, armies of an enemy can become a problem after a while, so to nip that in the butt, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's okay. There we go. To nip that in the butt, we are gonna attempt. Can we fit that like right here? No. Ooh, right there. That'll do. To nip their armies in the butt, we might build some armies of our own and, well, hunt them down basically. So yeah, that's something that we can look forward to, but we'll mostly focus on being good people. And with that said, does this create... Yes, it creates a negative opinion. Okay. I like playing good normally because it gives me an option to build really stylized things. The storehouse, for instance, here is ugly, and actually I don't want to build anywhere close to that. There we go. Right, we need a little bit of housing, so let's start with a little bit of housing. Like I said, I like to build stylized shit. Okay, so we wanted a field. Let's get a couple of fields up and running. So let's just start with... Ooh, that's a little bit not like I wanted to. Playing this game, I don't know, it is... I've been doing a lot of research lately on the game and that kind of stuff, and the more you browse through its development history and screenshots and early release information, stuff like that, the more you realize this game was meant to be so much more than they eventually managed to deliver. And I think that two things might have happened. One, it's called Peter Molyneux, which is, as we all might know by now, a man that makes a lot of promises but actually struggles to make, well, any real... I don't want you to eat trees, buddy. Eat grain. Manages always to promise us the world, but rarely manages actually to deliver on it, which is a bit of a sad time. No. You never. You don't eat rocks. Don't do that, please. That seems like a very bad idea. Anyway, because if you look at old screenshots, you get the feeling that this game was meant to be a lot more. I think they legitimately meant that all the races would be available for play in at least in a certain sort of multiplayer form, that and that kind of stuff. If you hear a little bit of rumbling, there's a little bit of construction going outside of my house. I'm terribly sorry. Can't really. I've been planning to record around this for the longest time, but it's difficult. Because they just keep going and going and going, and it's annoying as hell. Get a graveyard. Next up we'll be buying a manor, and we'll buy a prison as well, and then we'll buy a manor. Right, housing. These guys want a house. So we're gonna build fairly spacious so that there won't be... there will be a lot of room for us to build other related things. So we want a couple of... going up there. Ah, this noise is terrible, but I don't want too many cutting, because cutting black and white is really, really problematic. I don't want to do it if I don't have to. It's the way this footage is recorded. It doesn't really lend itself that well for being cut, and there we go, it's done. Okay, if you heard that, I'm terribly sorry. But you know, that's kind of the way you get when there is construction near your house. You can always stop it from happening. There we go. And our creature is doing nice and buildy stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit slower perhaps of the gameplay, but it allows me also to, you know, vent a couple of frustrations that I have with how this game has been treated. Because I think if you look at other older screenshots and stuff like that, I think this game had a lot more potential. But what happened? Two theories that I'm having. One is EA games, and I think I don't want to be the go on a standard bandwagon like, ooh, EA games is evil. Boo, 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 boo. They have a reputation, I'll give them that, but I don't consider them proper full-blown evil yet. But I think what happened might have been a combination between, you know, what EA is and does, combined with Peter Molyneux. I think that might have been a detrimental thing for the game. Peter Molyneux always promises us the world, and I don't think he managed to really get that world promise in place in time. So EA, you know, cut the cord. You know, you had your time to produce what you set out to do, and you didn't do it. So, you know, this is it. This is where we draw the line. And I'm afraid that is what happened. And I hope it is not the case, but let's be real. He's done it a couple of times before with Fable. Man, the guy doesn't work in the game industry anymore because he's been burned out by the game industry, because he always kept promising, I'm gonna give you like the best God game ever, and he never did. We're gonna give you the best Fable game ever, choose your own adventure type game with the world shapes after your decisions, and it was always very bland. And I think this man was a visionary, living in a very wrong period to be a visionary, so to say. So I think that really helped kill, well, not just the game, but his career, because it tanked. I think Fable might have been the final straw to it, perchance, but I'm gonna build that thing right here. But yeah, the guy just destroyed his own career. Look at him go. Oh, by the way, we've got a turtle creature. You can get the turtle creature from Battle of the Gods with a minor mod in working in the regular game. And I thought, you know, what better than a turtle when we're playing the Japanese? I don't know, it somehow makes sense. Okay, we got a couple of little quests.
You can generate mana by creating...
Oh fuck, I just fucking sacrificed a person.
Shows you can do it. What a senseless waste of human life.
Yes, I know, I am terribly sorry. I definitely did not meant to sacrifice a person.
More worshippers mean more mana.
Remember, miracles cost mana, and you need worshippers to generate mana. Simple. And get this, you can drop people straight into the altar to create mana too.
Yeah, I just accidentally did that. I am so sorry. People, please forgive me.
Miracles are a very powerful force, which can be used for good or for...
senseless, mindless, and glorious evil.
This
Well, good to know.
already has a water miracle. Try it on that field.
Can I please get my information? Get out of my screen.
Drop it on the field to water it.
Alright, we still need a lot more housing.
Fiery. Still, give it a try, boss.
There we go.
A water miracle. Well done, great one.
Alright. Very nice. So we're gonna build fairly spacious, because I like the idea of living in a town which has a lot of space.
Part of the menu.
There we go.
Crafty Greeks are building walls, and so they should. Send a troop.
Got a graveyard. We'll keep that. I don't think a graveyard near buildings is gonna. It's gonna decrease happiness, I think.
I will have to act.
I think it has a negative happiness influence on things. Let's see. We can hover over it. It shows you. All right, and there's some repair desire. Okay, so we finished our wall just in time. Pretty good, because they are now camping outside here. Hey there, buddy. You want to go to my city? There's some bugs there. Oh, he just completely doesn't like what I just did. No. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry whatever I did. Here, you can go back. You know, happy guy. Anyway, and a prison. Prison definitely, yeah, that lowers happiness quite a lot. So we're gonna put that somewhere away from the populace, so near the walls. I don't know what makes the walls unhappy. Unhappy walls, that's not what I want. But you know, the miscreants of our society need to be put somewhere. Why do we put it like near the mine? Wait, I can put it right there? Okay, this is gonna... this actually makes a lot of sense. Also, I like trees, especially, you know, you can put them like this as decoration. I like the green that you can achieve with some nice building placement. I saw some happy smile there. God damn it, I can't get it to happily smile. Anyway, okay, let's get some housing. Yeah, so there's there will be a lot of spacing between houses. I've got a couple of designs that I want to try out, especially when I get a manor and stuff like that. So, oh, we're just building. We're not doing too much. We're gonna build a well right here, and gonna build a road around that well. There we go. And we're gonna build a couple of houses right next to that road. Why can I not build the house right there? Is it because of reasons? Definitely because of reasons. Okay, I had a kind of an idea in mind, but it might be because of the way the terrain is shaped over there. We cannot actually build the house right there. Ah, well, we'll just unlock the meadow, the manor first. Let's get a couple of meadows. I like these meadows. They're beautiful. Nope. Oh, this tree now needs to be put back as a impressiveness tree. There we go. So far so good. There's some desire for wood, but that's to be expected. Right. Well, let's build the graveyard. And we'll create some meadow around the area. So there we go. I like this. This is why Black and White 2 really, as a city builder, I really like the idea behind it, because there's just more as just a city builder. Right, there we go. Now we are gonna need an armory eventually and stuff like that, but for now I would like to spend most of my time focus on improving, basically getting buildings that really get the impressiveness going. I like the idea of these green fields that we can just enjoy. Yeah, I think this is about as good as we can do right here. You know, getting a beautiful city, which is focused mostly on form over function. Alright, let's do a quick little quest here.
To grow quickly, it'll need lots of food. Our creature can help with this by gathering crops.
He has been doing so.
All you have to do is assign him the role of gatherer near a field. To assign the creature a role, open the Creature Roles interface. Select the green Gatherer Role button. This changes the creature's role and puts the leash in your hand.
They are advanced builders. Our people must be faithful and strong of heart.
Excellent. Now just double-click the action button where you want the creature to perform the role.
Oh god, no, creature. You just had a naughty thought.
They want to live in our town. They're They're bringing all their worldly goods. Hooray!
Turn that settlement into a military outpost. Build
No slapping. Yes, you're allowed to gather grain. And you're not allowed to attack animals.
Something big's gonna happen.
And that's why we need strong defenses.
That's why we need to get
Oh god, I hate it when they're talking, the interface completely balls up.
Will gather resources from within that. He'll always carry out roles in.
Come on, can I get the... There we go.
Keep them in your storehouse. At the moment, your creature isn't a very good collector. He's not gathering much grain each time. This is because he's a level 1 gatherer.
Yeah, we get it.
Improve his performance in roles by spending tribute. That way, he'll get much more efficient. Clever, eh?
This is an outrage! Take the nearest settlement! We must stop this Greek invasion!
I like this guy's response. It's like, oh my god, these guys are building impressive cities. Let's take a city of my own then.
To keep the people amused.
There we go.
Builder creatures help with the construction of anything in the town.
So we won't have very large populations, but...
serve as an army unit. Our creature is still small, and he's not a skilled warrior. You can use tribute to upgrade his warrior role, and he'll get way more lethal.
There we go.
Yes. Or you can simply leave him in free will mode. He'll do whatever he wants and whatever you've taught him.
The last thing you need to
Let's
know
get
about
some
Rolls is
more
he
trees
reflects
growing.
your creature's free will.
Yes, the longer he remains in a role, the less free will he'll have. Leave him in a role for too long, and he'll become more like a machine than a pet.
Using him in roles for a while is fine.
I like how they
See how much free
both
will he has by looking at
agree on the fact that using roles for a prolonged period of time is not a good thing.
Creature from a role, click on the free will button.
So,
Now, why not play around with rolls and stuff, boss? See if you can get a bigger town out of it. And remember, if you get
they just keep going. I've stopped listening to them for a while now.
Water everywhere. How wonderful. Marvelous.
Hey, boys, I think our friend's just wet himself.
Who do these Greeks think they are? We share the hatred for the Greeks that our Aztec masters have.
Okay, can't build a gate there then. No problem, no problem. Alright, let's go to and get the continue building the meadow right here. Well, apparently I can't spread it much further. No problem. I don't know what I'm gonna build there. Might be a good place to get our prison. You know. Right, anyway, alright, this is sometimes bugged, by the way, because a Greek build is different from the Japanese one. And because you swap all the models out, it actually takes that into account. Alright, so these guys can go in, friendly and everything, nice. We have a very large desire for wood. Okay, let's do a little bit of work ourselves. But yeah, we're gonna buy some creature rolls soon, but I first want to get the larger houses, the villas. Also want the smaller houses as well, because I want to mix and match, and the smaller houses are actually not considered like evil. Hovels are. They are just evil. Evil. But I think housing... It's not great, but... Nah, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna go... Right, there we go. We're doing good on resources. Oh, that's pretty nice, actually. Right. Ooh, we got a nice pot of plants. We got us a lot of stuff. They will start improving the housing. And this is what I like. Just the fact that you can build these small little communities everywhere and everything's so nice and obstacles detected. Like what? Alright, well. Must be with the way the road here is placed. It's not ideal for a house, I guess. Alright, get myself the well. Let's see if we can... Doesn't really want to connect. There we go. Get some stuff like that. Just the small things is what really... I like the idea of just in the end, if you have a city in which you look at and you're like, yeah, this looks amazing. Now, the impressive area is here, and I need to build 12 buildings there. I don't really know what the easiest way to do that is, but I have to figure it out. I don't think 12 manors actually fit. Because they're fairly large. Yeah, I can't really do much about it, because my creature is not a warrior. It gives bonus happiness to the but not, I think, there's direct surroundings. That's kind of what I keep an eye on. I think it adds to the overall happiness of the town, which is pretty good. Pretty good. That's nice. So far, we're very lightly populated. But I probably need a lot more housing. Well, we're actually good on housing, so we can slowly start expanding. I don't really have a forceful need to do so. I like the idea of these, you know, these little areas that are... Alright, let's put that somewhere else. So, kind of, if you want to keep a tree like an impressive tree, you put them near a house and then you move it to the place where you want it. Alright, there we go. Because then it stays. So now we've got a little bit of a place start there, and I want to add a small field. Let's see. You know, a little bit of grain around the area. It looks beautiful with the right light. I always like the idea of having the temple in like a field of grain. There we go. It's the small little things, and I think the Japanese really have the best looking visuals to build these small mountainous type villages, because you can see, instead of just having this factory, you have a lot more beauty. That reminds me, something I actually wanted to start talking about. I'm teaching myself programming, for those who don't know that. I've been working on that. No. Just notice that 1 second. I rarely attack, only when sometimes you'll play in your pen. Yeah, you're allowed to play in your pen whenever you want. Okay, there we go. I've been teaching myself programming, but Black and White is one of my more favorite games of all times. No, you don't eat animals. You just don't. You're a bloody vegetarian. Okay, I'll just say... No, that's off and immediately. Jesus. Come on, slap. Slap. I want the... I'll rarely eat... Jesus Christ, I need to keep sleeping... There we go, I hardly ever eat animals, so only if he's desperate for food he will eat them. Right, and I am seriously considering on building a Black and White clone if I'm getting there, you know, when I'm good enough. I'm already working on several concepts of how to do, like, the movement and stuff like that. Let me get this clear. I am a very big ass noob in when it comes to programming. I can barely write C#. But you know, I'm learning. Which is you know, you need to start somewhere. But I think if what I see with what the game could have been and such, I think there is a great game could be built. And I think it would be a shame if it dies because of negligence by, well, basically EA, because I think I think it is owned currently by EA. But they show no interest in doing anything with the license that they have. So And the last attempt at a God game was Goddess, which is a big failure. And I think there's a lot of potential in this game. So I'm gonna see if I can, you know, explore the possibilities and see how well my programming skills are or how bad they technically are. Stuff like that. I'm gonna take a look at it, see how far we can get. Who knows? Perhaps even it someday. Oh, they walk inside the ring, so that's kind of why. Let's see. I need a rock. Whenever you show yourself again, I will throw a rock on your head. Let's put a small little well right there. It's one of these standard buildings that they would like to see, the well. So you end up having them like everywhere. But it does provide a solid happiness boost. See? So, you know, every house having their own little well seems like a great idea. There you go. Let's see if we can build one right there. This is smartly. I might get 3 houses on a single well. There we go. And let's build a tiny little house on the top of the cliff here. Let's see if we can build a little bit of a road. Obstacles detected. Apparently I did some evil things. Oh no. I should not do that. Yeah, we're gonna run into some trouble. We've got some migrations coming in, and we've got forces stationed outside our gates. Now, I would love to not have to do this, but I think I need to buy... I can't afford it. Damn it. Don't really know how I'm gonna do that just yet, then. I gotta need a couple of houses to be built up here. That's one of the quests. So you're gonna stomp all over that platoon. Well, how much I would like that? I think I talked about you about that, yeah. We've got some stuff incoming. This is mostly melee forces, so I think we can afford to crush them. They don't seem to have a real innate desire to do anything about us being here, but yeah. Okay, that's there we go. These small, beautiful. Look at that! They're gonna build all these little statues. Yeah, there will be Greek statues, but yeah, can't really do much about that. There's some time to go to the tavern. We'll probably build another tavern like close by here. Good place to drink. You're allowed to play with the villagers. Yes, good. He was a good boy. All right. Our creature might be considerably evil compared to we are. I highly expect that he will stay a lot more neutral due to the inherent nature of him protecting us until we get the buildings to do that. Okay, so you attack that. I will close the gate immediately. Hopefully he can take care of it, because he has no soldier specialization or anything along those lines just yet. It's night. Oh right, we can get the these guys to do a lot of the protection work for us. If I remember correctly, 103. To yeah, I'm trying. If you stop let's see, this was... It is literally a pentagram, by the way, you're drawing. Alright, this allows me to not invest in anything related military right now. And we can just keep growing our quaint little town. These guys are pretty good, so... Nice. Alright. Anyway, if I would ever build a clone of Black and White, I would focus on 2, but I also focus on like multiplayer, multiple gods, like that. Also have multiple races available, because I think they were planning on race features, playing with different races, stuff like that. I have a feeling that they set a level of what they wanted to reach, and combined with Peter Molyneux and EA, I think they just came somewhere in between. And this is not an average product, right? It's a pretty good product, but it could. I think it could have been like a million times better as it currently is. Oh god. Well, apparently it's evil to kill people. Even if they're trying to kill you. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna explore those avenues. I think I figured out the way to recreate the movement system, because this hand, as how it behaves, I don't think it's inherently that difficult. Just need to figure out some things. Alright, so that's not considered very happiness bringing. And I want to keep it away actually as much as I can. Big building. Maybe if I build it, like, is there a place like right here? Yeah, it pisses them off.
The Greeks will die for their contempt.
I think I can place one right there.
I thought these Greeks were a peaceful race. I must watch closely.
Well, if we need barracks, we kind of need them, so can't always live on my good looks alone.
People are getting wasted.
No, they're not. This is just for a quest, by the way. That's why it's built ugly and, you know, crappily spaced. I need 12 buildings there. I believe it's 12? 10? Creature builds 10 houses. Oh, you're still dead. Build 10 buildings on a press of 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this should be enough. None of them are finished yet, so hopefully this will... And after that, we'll just completely wreck that again. Right, let's get a manor. These are awesome. If the game would let me build them. These are big as hell, by the way. That's why I kind of like them. Can I... Ah, shit. Alright, let's see if we can build this thing real quick. Oh, they're hell of expensive to build, but they look just gorgeous. I need a little bit of ore. And there we go. Got ourselves a beautiful, beautiful manor. Let's use the rest of the ore we picked up for building the armory.
No! Why do honest Norsemen leave our settlements for these newcomer Greeks?
Because our city looks a hell of a lot better than yours, mate. There we go.
Wage war against me?
Not really.
Be it. Recruit an army to send against their puny forces.
Okay, these guys need to go, because they're annoying.
We are being assaulted. Do something.
Oh really? You managed to get over there? Jesus. Okay, I probably need to rebuild this entire wall then. I need to figure out how to extend the area around here. Can I perchance build like a manor? Okay, I definitely still need wood though, so I need to plant a new forest. One of these trees fallen over? Ah, well.
Masters will be pleased when I hand them the severed heads of this Greek army.
Yeah, we learned our own personal little well there. And then we could just destroy the piece of the wall here and just let them in. And I might just drag this out a little bit different. Maybe something like that. And it will just wreck this wall as well. So then we have at least a outcoming gate. Or something along those lines. Let's see. Come on, go back and burn yourself. There we go. I want to get a bit of a coastal place for these people to go. Right, we need something here. It's beautiful and pretty. Don't really have that much decorative stuff. I don't want to build another tavern nor another temple. Well, might as well just build. Let's see, can we just build another? I don't want them on that road. So let's see.
I pour scorn on this city. I would rather burn it to the ground
Damn it.
than live in such a place.
There we go. I wanted to.
We're getting trashed.
Come on, can I get through this, please?
The Greek ranks swell.
There we go. Nice. All right. Fix that little problem. Let's wreck this. And then we can just draw this wall out like that. Makes the much more useful wall. Come on. Okay, well, for that, first let's accept these guys. Let's see. Come on. Let's see. I want to basically. I actually think I just built one wall here. If I just can't get there to build, so this would do the trick. There we go. All right, you can actually stay outside. Get the gatehouse. Right, let's get some resources and construct this. There we go, that's one. Damn it. There we go. Looks good. Now get you guys unstuck. Awesome. Okay, nice. Okay, let's take a look at our city. Let's see, let's get some meadows. Where are those meadows? There we go. So you get some of that right there as decorative stuff. Don't think there's a way up here by road, so maybe. Come on. Oh, damn it, that would be so awesome. Just can't get across this spot here, can we? Sometimes it's possible if you like this and then you start drawing from that. There we go, told you. It's almost like I've been doing this for a while. All right, and then because the way the roads work, they morph if you drag them out. They try to get us. They morph later pieces as well. So by doing this, we can just meadow this as one big field, which is, I think, rather beautiful. Puna field. That is actually, I think, if you know this game is as it is, would not be a bad idea. And I want a couple of trees sent around this. Actually, why don't you build this? You needed to construct a couple of buildings. Right, did we do the apprentice quest? Is that now done? Ah, crap, I need 2 more. There we go, and does a well count? Okay, so build a couple of wells. These are made of ore though, so let's... Okay. Oh, well, just give me a second. I actually didn't know we had a group of migrants already at our influence ring.
The Greeks must be stamped out before they are too
What would be great right about now is if we could actually reach the
these newcomer Greeks.
outside here. Because I kind of need to. Don't want to risk them being attacked. Also, I think I'm not really making many disciples, as you might have noticed, because I think with this way I'm doing things, stuff gets done anyway. And disciples is mostly focused on, you know, breeding, getting enough food. Because a war machine is a lot more expensive to run. So once they get in their influence ring, they will get their tasks assigned anyway. There we go, that should be all of them. Nice was inside the ring.
Followers, do not be envious of the Greek town. It is a trick to tempt you.
Alright. Let's get a couple of houses. There we go. Right. Let's steal a couple of trees and place a couple of trees there. Let's get this guy his own little well. Alright, doesn't fit here right now. Right there. That'll do. That'll do. It's just how great this is. I think this is the great strength of what this game had. You clearly see that the warfare is really not well thought out in comparison to the rest of what this game does, I think. Come on, can I place that there? This is one of those things where I would like to have a small circle on the ground, possibly, just to show me, like, okay, you are hovering above this. And you can place, like, right there. Come on, come on. That's not the right tree. Oh, come on. Sometimes this game.
No. Why do honest Norsemen leave our settlements for these newcomer Greeks?
Can I place one right there? Don't like the way that he just drops it.
I will wipe out these Greeks
There we go.
and earn my reward from the Aztecs.
Create 10 buildings. We're still at 8, so shit. Potentially. Alright, what happens if I would start wrecking this? I don't actually know if they consider the thing buildings, so let's get a couple of 100 ore. Wait, it doesn't need ore? Oh, it needs the wood. Right, I already did the ore. Alright, let's get the wells built. Ah, it doesn't count them. Damn it. No, no, it doesn't. Okay, for a second I thought, wait, might have it. No, it doesn't. Alright, what happens if I start wrecking some of these buildings? Maybe I could just be a bit of cheaty about this. Or do they need to be there all at the same time? We'll have to see. Okay, so what if I build another house? And I can also focus a little bit more on how I want these things placed. Instead of having, you know, form, a function over form, which is never really my favorite. Technically I want a big ass manor up here, but well. Ranged armory, nursery, rest home, which is pretty nice. Ah, university. That's the one I want. So there's a desire for housing now. You know, big surprise, because we just wrecked quite a few of them. Let's get a couple of wells.
My people will not be swayed by
Can
the
I get
teeming
both of them?
city
Yep.
the Greeks.
There we go. Got a meadow in between here. Ah, damn it, we can't just all meadow this up. Don't worry, I'm not gonna meadow everything. I like the idea of some of the greenery, some meadowing, but it just gives these blocks of changing color, which are rather awesome. There we go. Okay, can I get a... There we go. Just like that. Awesome, awesome. Really nice. We're getting pretty good. There's a desire for homes. Yeah, there's I think there's some issue in the population. All right, now. Okay, so it does do that. Great. So I can actually, when that one finishes, I'm gonna wreck this apart and dump the university here. There we go. And they're gonna be running on it like, oh my god, he's destroying everything again. What a mean and evil spirited god. He's such a dick. And then I'm gonna surprise him with BAM! University. Which generates actually happiness. I just don't. This is not the ideal spot for a university, by the way. I think the ideal spot is actually near other stuff because this generates like large chunks of happiness. But let's get a manor nearby. Don't place it near one of those because then it will be considered. Ah, shit, that's what I was afraid of doing. Let's grab a tree here. I want a tree right there. Come on, there we go. Don't like the empty space that we've got here. These trees will at least not be gathered. Now, I do think I still need to deforest the map afterwards, even though I've got quite a lot of these trees set as decorative. There we go, and we'll just create another little... can I? No, can't. Okay, maybe later. Alright, well, we need to build some housing, because there is a housing shortage. I don't think this manor wants houses in its backyard. I would not like it. I'm a rich citizen. There we go. Alright. Can I? Apparently not. And I'm running way over time because I'm enjoying myself way too much. Alright, we'll see what that ends up with. Let's hide this thing. Okay. Not do this too much though, because we still actually need the forest. Alright, I might need to replant that forest.
I do not understand why the Greeks build on our land.
Alright, let's get some of these water miracles going. I don't know if these trees can spread a forest. I don't think they can, so... But hey, we're gonna at least spread some forest right here. And get this barracks, you know, nice and foresty. I also want some forest on the back of this manor. Forest in your backyard. Let's plant this tree again. I find woods beautiful, so that's kind of the idea behind the thoughts of being trees being placed everywhere. Really? Alright, do I still have this army? Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't know where they are right now. Right there. Okay, well... let's choose like the worst spot to do this.
When the Greeks are exterminated, the Aztecs will rule this world.
Damn it. It's not ideal. It's definitely not ideal. Alright, this will get the forces riled up and they'll immediately start going, ooh, we want to get in there. I think next to the housing expansion is going to be actually this way. This is more like the commoner district. Okay, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Alright, there we go. Okay, these guys are so close. Yet they could have been... they're just as far away. I want to fix this before I end the video. It's not popular living near the walls, apparently. Who would have thought? Let's grab a couple of trees. They might, with this, I might be able to get them in. Yeah, see, there we go.
Migrants waiting at our influence ring. We can admit them or decline them.
I will admit them. And I'll suck them all up. And just drop them like that. And the animals will walk through the walls. Apparently. Because that is the way to do things. Alright, that's close. Right, I'm gonna create some fielding there just to beautify the entire thing, and then I'm gonna end the video. Because it looks not like the most prettiest place that you could live, so I wanna add a little bit more greenery to it. There we go, nice and green. Then I'll see if I can cut this road in somewhere here. Apparently not. There we go. And we'll dump a field there. There we go. Alright. So this is our little town. Yes, we are a lot bigger already in actual size than we were ever before. That has mostly to do with the fact that we... that's not a good place to build. Let's see if we... nope, we can't. Alright. That's a genuine tree just standing there on its own. Let's get some sales points here. Little marketplace, and we'll have one not yet. University is done. We need a couple of trees for that. I just see, like, I wanted to stop this like 10 minutes ago. It just keeps going. I don't like the idea of the university without any trees just standing there. It's just a empty hill otherwise.
Rule this godless world while the Greeks still exist.
They can't. That's exactly the plan, buddy. Alright, nice. Get these trees up here. Oh, come on, not a pile of wood. You're more than enough wood. Heck, the game is asking me for more way to store their crap. What the hell are you doing all here? Can I? No, I cannot bypass that. Okay. It seems like all my people are stuck there. Oh my god. That's why my city looks so empty. They're all sitting right there. Alright, let's get rid of them. I think this is one of those pathfinding bugs. Yeah, we might want to fix that in the future. Build a new warehouse, can I? Build one right here, perhaps? No? Well, I need one here. I probably will destroy it anyway. But that I'm actually going to end the video. I want to thank you guys for watching and see you guys in the next one. Have a very good day. Bye-bye.